Dayton. We're excited. Fired up. Let's go. Hold that tiger. Where's that tiger rag in Carry On? Rangburg, find that song. Tiger rag.
Tiger rag?
Tiger rag. We need to play that maybe.
We have that in the system?
Oh, I'm sure. If not, we'll find it.
Okay, hold on.
We'll play that after we have Coach on, and he's ready to go right now. Let's bring in the head coach of the Massillon Tigers, Josh Hose, kind enough to join us in a pretty busy week, I imagine, over there in Tiger Town. Coach, how you doing today, bud?
I'm doing great. Sorry about the delay. You're right on the busyness. It feels like it's Groundhog Day over here right now.
What are you doing? Getting ready for a tournament game? I mean, come on. Oh, it's good to have you.
Yeah.
It's good to have you. And I got to imagine it's a great busy, though. Tell us about your week so far.
Oh, it's just been obviously getting a plan together, kind of like going through the progression of the week, starting backwards and building forward. And Coach Barry and Smitty kind of put the plan together as they got into, just kind of their skill set. And kind of helped us put that together. I've been focusing on the basketball, and some of our other coaches are putting some scouts together for obviously Lima, but then a couple of coaches are looking ahead to the possibility of the next round. So that, and then there's a lot of media attention. So we have some TV, some radio, newspaper, et cetera. So it's been a busy week. Looking to kind of hopefully slow down as we can focus on the game. Just trying to keep our practices efficient and short. But yeah, it's been kind of a typical week that way. But it's been a long week. It's hard to believe it's only Wednesday.
I bet. Well, here I'll do it this way. Nobody be bothering my guy the rest of the week. We're done with interviews. This is it. All right, we're going to focus in on the game, practice. No more interviews. You're done. This is the last one. How's that?
Appreciate that. Sounds good. Actually, I have one I have to do. He promised to keep it to 15 minutes, so we're good.
Well, I'll keep it to 14. How about that?
I'll beat him.
I'll undercut him like the wheel of or whatever, the Price is Right or whatever. Okay, so going back to the other night up in Worcester, man, what an atmosphere at the College of Worcester #1. Felt like Massillon West. That was really cool. And you guys got to cut down the nets and they got to just kind of embrace everything that was going on that night. How big was that for you, your kids, the Massillon program, the community, the city? That was a big night. I hate to look back because we're looking ahead, but gosh, that was something that needed to be celebrated.
Oh yeah, obviously a long time in the making, 81 years. I think people really caught fire with our team the last couple of games of the year. Kind of got late to the party, I said, but they showed up and we knew they would. You can see it kind of trending that way. The McKinley game, the Jackson game late in the year, big crowds. I actually was impressed with the group, the attendance we had at our Green game.
Right.
The first home, because our girls are playing in, I think they were playing in their district final or regional semi that night. So, our town was a little divided that night. But then, a 5:00 game, you saw, a really good crowd that night against Avon, and then they packed it on Saturday. And I think honestly, it helped our guys. They were pretty juiced up to play against a really good team. And then afterwards, I mean, just the joy that was there. I think our guys having a chance to do something that hadn't been done before was really, really rewarding for them. And they put the work in. They've been, kind of the other program for a while. So I think that was nice for them to be able to have their own moment.
Josh Hose is our guest, the outstanding head basketball coach of the Massillon Tigers. They will be at Wright State again Saturday, 1 p.m. They will play Lima Senior for the right to go to the title game Sunday at noon. We'll have it all here, Q92, and of course, Q92radiosports.com and all over the place. The coach, I'm gonna forewarn you. I think you are going to be in awe of the amount of orange you will see in Dayton, hopefully the entire weekend, because I know so many people that are going down. They know people that are going down. This is going to be a fantastic atmosphere for you guys. And again, I think your kids are going to feed off of it, and I think it's great.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me the way Massillon traditionally supports and travels. So we're looking forward to it. I think Lima's going to probably have a really good crowd there too. So good chance Saturday at 1:00 is going to be an electric atmosphere. I know obviously we're leaving Friday, getting down there a little early so we can kind of get the lay of the land, get a pulse for what's going on. But yeah, it wouldn't shock me if there's a ton of orange and black in the stands, kind of pulling for us, and I know our guys will appreciate it and feed off of that.
It's going to be a great day again. So you guys are heading down on Friday. That's good to kind of get everybody relaxed and get into the zone, if you will, to play this Lima team. They come in, I believe, 22-4. And I've been doing a little bit of reading up on them, and I see Willie Foster, who's going to go to Northern Kentucky. Sean Foster, he got an offer from Ohio State. Elon Steems, I think it is. He's a 6'7" junior. He's got big D1 potential for college. Noah Simpson, the coach's son. Hey, Lima can play some hoops, man. I don't know if you talked to Coach Creamer. He had some nice runs at Lima back in the day. That's a good basketball town and a good basketball school.
Yeah, I talked to Coach C earlier this week, and I think he actually coached Coach Q out there. And so, Coach Simpson when he was coaching. So, yeah, we know they're talented. We've seen a lot of film on them, and read a lot about them. We just told our guys they're going to make some highlight reel plays, and kind of prepare for that, and then just make the next play. Just we can't let it dwell. We can't let it snowball into like an 8-0 run just because we're shell shocked. And we make some of those plays too, and that's what we got to remind ourselves is we can do that stuff too. We've done it to teams. So go down there, handle the moment, play the next play, and it's a game of runs. We've been on both ends of that, and I think it's going to be two teams that are built kind of similar. Obviously, some of our guys don't have some of the offers are there for basketball. That they have some football stuff that's there, but at the end of the day, you got to go out and make shots and get rebounds and defend. And the team does that better. Probably is going to be happy at the end of the day at 3:00 on Saturday. I guess that's Groundhog Day. I'm losing my count of my days.
That's all right, Bill Murray. We're still behind you, buddy. So if I'm the scoreboard operator, I'm on high alert. I might take a Red Bull before that game. I think this is going to be up and down crazy. I don't know if that's how you feel or not, and you guys would be perfectly happy with that, I'm sure. But what kind of a tempo do you expect? And then what kind of tempo would you prefer, or you just don't care as long as you score one more point than they do?
I think the tempo is, obviously going to be fast if the two teams play to their identity. I don't see either one of us trying to slow it down or walk the ball up the court. I think obviously I think the kids will figure that out as the game goes on, and maybe the coaches will try to pump the brakes at times or press the gas pedal and try to speed things up. But I heard from a lot of coaches that have been down there, and their advice has been dance with what got you there, and I think both teams are not going to change what you do, and just got to kind of ride the momentum of what you're doing. But I think at the end of the day, I think that the team that plays more efficiently and takes care of the ball a little bit better, doesn't get in that kind of rushed fast pace, but plays at a controlled fast pace, probably going to be better off.
Coach, if you could talk about, I guess, the maturity of your team. The outstanding regular season, you had one blemish the whole year. You played a lot of games late because of the backloaded schedule. And then once you get to the tournament, you get a home game, and now you're bouncing around all over the state, playing in different gyms, trying to get acclimated, trying to get comfortable. You're going to do it again this weekend. The atmosphere, the moment, the lights, they don't seem too bright for this group. Would that be a fair assessment?
I'd say so far you're right on that. It's you've actually done pretty well handling those situations and those moments. Whether it was the big home crowd and all the build up to the McKinley game here, going on the road at a Tough and Lions environment there, which was packed house. Jackson, and then their games more recently. Our guys have tended to play pretty well in those games, and I think maybe some of our games that were most frustrating are the games that we knew that we probably were a little bit better than the team we were playing and kind of got sloppy. So tend to play a little bit better and a little more focused when we know we get against a quality opponent, and we have to play our best. So I anticipate our guys not getting too rattled. A lot of these guys have played in big playoff games and football. Played a lot of basketball games in different settings. Jadis, I think is going to be his 94th or 95th varsity game.
Wow.
and Braylon and X and Gio are all around 70 plus. Isaiah too. I mean, so I think some of those guys are just going to go out and that will prep them hopefully for the moment. But it's hard to simulate at any place unless you've been there. So we again, I don't foresee our guys kind of being beat by the moment, but that's why again we're going down early just to kind of get acclimated.
No doubt. So what will your plans be like when you go into the Nutter Center, you get on the floor, you kind of take all the environment in? What will your message be to your team then? And then how do you, when you let them out of the tunnel, at 12:40 on Saturday, what do you think your message will be then?
Kind of what it's always been. We stress rebounding, making the extra pass, limiting the turnovers, playing really good defense. And, we haven't always done that, but, we got to play better, in our gap help and on the ball defense. And honestly, I think that, the message, we're going to get down there early so they can get in this, the first game and watch and kind of get comfortable in the environment there. And then when we get on the court, just get as many shots up as you can in that setting. We're going to go up to Akron tomorrow, University of Akron, kind of be in a different setting just so we can practice in an arena and kind of get the feel for that depth perception change. So just be efficient, be smart in your preparation, and kind of really zoom focus on keeping the rim, in your eyes and small, kind of have a small target when you're shooting, and it doesn't really matter then the backdrop and all that. I mean, kind of, like I said, stay with what's got you there. The message has been kind of consistent all year, regardless of opponent, because I think if you take care of those handful of things, you have a good chance at any game.
Josh Hose, Massillon head coach, our guest here on 1310 WDPN. One more and we'll let you fly, man. I always appreciate your time. You know that. With the grind, the pressure, the travel, making the plans, all the stuff going on, is Coach Hose having fun right now?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. There's just a lot going on. It's a lot of planning. Luckily, we have a great staff that has handled a lot of that stuff for me. Our kids have been, experienced, so you feel comfortable there. You're not trying to have to go through a lot of stuff. We've been able to keep our practices about an hour. I expected a level of stress. I don't feel stressed out about the game as much as I do about just making sure we got all our T's crossed and our I's dotted. But yeah, I mean, we're enjoying it to the point. I think every coach is probably the same. I enjoy it once it's over. And kind of that's every season. Just you kind of get in the grind and go through it. But it's pretty awesome to see the people that are taking an interest in the kids. And I told the guys today, it's I get to talk about you guys, which as coaches we enjoy doing. So it's kind of repetitive at times, but I love the fact that people are wanting to get to know this team and find out more about these guys.
No doubt. Live in the moment. That's what they always say. Well,
Absolutely.
Coach, I'll get you out of here. It's right before 5:30. Appreciate your time as always. Safe travels down to Dayton, and we'll see you there late Saturday morning. All right.
I appreciate all the coverage you've been doing for us, Sam.
Hey, it's not going to stop, and it's not going to stop until it stops. All right.
Appreciate that. Have a good night.
You got it. Josh Hose, the Massillon Tigers, our guest here on 1310 WDPN.